Okay, so you've just watched the footage and you've just made your notes. What did you think the storyline was based around?
I thought it was based around life and death, and then I thought it was based around a girl who'd maybe lost her mother because there was a cross at the start of the video, and then she needed someone who would take her away from the grieving and make her feel better, so she found this man who wasn't perfect. That's why it says she wasn't a thing like Jesus, and it was what she needed, and then they got married, and then she realised he wasn't as good as he seemed because he cheated on her. So that was what I thought it was about.
Okay, and did that emotionally evoke you in any way? Did you have any feelings after watching that video?
Just felt it must have been really hard for the girl because she's already lost her mother. Having something else like that must completely wreck her inside.
Okay, and do you think that video in general has an impact? Do you think it'd have an impact on an audience?
Not necessarily, because you see it as just a song, and maybe it might have an impact on some because they may have been through something like that, but not for me because I haven't had anything like that happen to me before. So.
Okay. Okay, so you've just watched the music video by The Killers. What did you think that story was about?
Well, the woman was in love with that other guy, the first guy who comes on the scene, and he breaks her heart by having a short affair, but at the end of it I think she feels that she's won because she takes him back, so she still holds the power at the end because he comes back to her. Even though he left her, hurt her, he still came back to her. So I think it was a bit of she had the power at the end of the day over him.
Did that evoke any emotional response from you as an audience?
Yeah, well, when she's heartbroken, you feel sad for her, but then you feel happy for her, even though there's a part of you thinking, why would she take him back? But then you sort of understand where she's coming from because she's the one. You're happy for her, the fact that she's the one with the power.
Yeah, so with that video, listening to the lyrics alongside the video, do you think the lyrics complement the video in any way?
To tell you the truth, I was more involved in what was happening in the video than the lyrics. And I don't think I really understood the connection between the lyrics and the video. Yes, she was praying, but what I wasn't sure, was she praying for the love of her life?
So do you think it's a good or bad thing when the lyrics and the video connect or don't connect? Do you think it matters?
Yes, because I think if the story was more to do with the lyrics, I would have remembered more of the lyrics rather than just the key line, like the chorus.
Okay, thank you. Right, so you've just watched the video of When You Were Young by The Killers. What was your overall opinion on that video? What did you think?
Infidelity. He cheated on her. I presume that was his wife. They saw the scenes of getting them married. I'm not quite sure what the significance of the cross was at the beginning, but I didn't quite understand whether they got together back together at the end. But I sort of got the message about the infidelity there more than anything else, and a strong undertone in that.
And how did that make you feel?
I thought, what a pig. What an absolute pig.
So did you think...
I felt angry as well. Why do that,
So do you think how you connected with that video in the sense that it evoked an emotion, do you think...
Yes, it did.
Did you think that's powerful for a music video to do that?
It was, yes. It's quite emotive.
Was there any connection with the lyrics, do you think, to the scene of the video?
To be honest with you, I was so engrossed in watching the video, I was sort of drawn away to the lyrics. I did try to listen to the lyrics at the start, but you just get actually carried away in what's actually going on in the video itself.
So with a music video, do you think it's important for the lyrics and the song to connect you, or the video separately, the lyrics separately?
I think a really good music video, you need synergy between the actual lyrics and what's actually going on in the video itself. But with what was going on there, I found I was drawn more to the actual video itself than I was the lyrics of the music.
And do you think that's a negative point? Is that a good way to promote, or a bad way, would you say?
Not necessarily. I mean, obviously got my attention because as the video went on and on, I was more interested in what was going on and what the outcome was going to be. Okay, I wasn't listening to the music as much, but it got you to engage in one shape or another, where you often get videos where the lyric, you're neither engaged with the lyrics or the music. This obviously had a centre of attention. It had a drawing factor.